Hey everyone, it's Matt from Cruises, Rooms, and Reviews. Welcome to our end-to-end tour of Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas. We're going to cover every neighborhood and everything else on this ship. Harmony is a lot of ship, so let's go check it out. The Royal Promenade is located midship on decks 5 and 6. From up here on deck 6, you can get some really great views. So let's start here. The Loyalty Desk is where you can find the Loyalty Ambassador, who can help you with anything related to Royal's loyalty program, the Crown and Anchor Society. It's next to the Schooner Bar, one of Royal's signature bars. Here you can get some great drinks, including one of my favorites, the Lavender Daiquiri. You can also enjoy music here nightly from the piano bar, and during the day, trivia is often played at the Schooner. The Schooner Bar is also a great place to take in the views over the promenade. On the other side of deck 6 is Focus, Royal's photo gallery. During your cruise, Royal will have photographers all over the ship ready to take your photo or portrait. Here, you can purchase those photos digitally or printed. You can also purchase some of the latest digital photo and video equipment. Now let's take these stairs from deck 6 down to deck 5 and check out the rest of the Royal Promenade. At the entrance, you will find the port shopping desk to find out where you can get the best deals at your cruise's various ports. And also the Voom desk to help you with your internet connection needs. This is the Bionic Bar, where you can get your drinks made in the most unique way. You order your drink on a tablet, and these two huge robot arms will make and serve your drink to you. Adult and non-alcoholic drinks are available. Regalia Fine Jewelry is where you can pick up a gift for someone special, or maybe something nice for yourself. Jewelry is available from many designer brands here. Guest Services is where you can get help for almost anything. If there is an issue with your room, you need to book an onboard activity, or even make some change, Guest Services can help you out. The Rising Tide Bar is exclusive to the Oasis class of ships. This bar starts here on the Royal Promenade, but then rises up to deck 8 to the Central Park neighborhood above the promenade. It makes the trip up and down approximately every half hour, and you can board on the promenade or up at Central Park. Right next to the Rising Tide, don't forget to get a picture with this antique, driven by some crazy characters. Right next to Guest Services, you will find Cafe Promenade. Here you can find your specialty coffee and drinks, regular coffee and tea, and then various snacks throughout the day. Across the way, you will find Regalia Watches. This is where you can find your higher-end watch brands available for sale. Next cruise is the Onboard Cruise Sales Office. They're always ready to take your deposit on a future cruise. Sorrento's is your onboard complimentary pizza joint. Sorrento's is open from lunchtime until late into the evening. If you're a fan of the designer brand Kate Spade, they have a dedicated shop for the brand. Clothing, handbags, and sunglasses are all available. The Boot and Bonnet is the English pub-themed bar. This is a great place to grab a beer or other specialty cocktails and watch the activity on the promenade. In the evening, There is live entertainment, usually a singer with a guitar. Port Merchants is where you can find duty-free items such as alcohol and cigarettes. There are sundries available, and it's also where you can find Royal Caribbean branded merchandise. Solera is the onboard beauty shop. You'll find a number of high-end makeup brands and a wide selection of perfumes and colognes. Prince & Green is another shop and carries merchandise from many brands. You can find clothing, jewelry, sunglasses, and handbags here. Boleros is Royal Caribbean's Cuban-themed bar. Here you'll find great mojitos, along with live music and dancing every night. Shore Excursions is found right in the middle of the promenade. This is where you can find information about and book excursions found at your cruise's ports of call. The On Air Club is Harmony of the Seas Karaoke Club. You can come here in the evening and sing your voice away. On Air also features a full-service bar. Entertainment Place is located on the 4th deck, directly underneath the Royal Promenade. You can take these steps from the promenade directly down into the heart of Entertainment Place. First, we will check out the new smoke-free Casino Royale. This used to be the Jazz Club, but was recently transformed into this space that can give gamblers an alternative to the main casino, especially for those sensitive to smoke. It's a smaller area compared to the main casino, but has slots and a number of table games. Next up is the Diamond Club, though the name of this area is being changed to the Crown Lounge. This area is reserved for Crown and Anchor members, Diamond level and above. In the morning, a continental breakfast is served, and in the evening, appetizers are available during a happy hour. The espresso coffee machine here is very popular. The Diamond Concierge can be found here and will help with any guest services matter or help booking reservations. The attic is just across the hall and is a multi-purpose space. Earlier in the evening, this is the Comedy Club. Later, it becomes the ship's nightclub, staying open until the wee hours of the morning. Other activities are run here during the day, such as bingo. Studio B is Harmony's ice rink. Here you can take in professional ice skating performances or try out some ice skating for yourself. Other activities are held here, such as laser tag, shows, and dance parties, though the ice is covered up for those. Park West is the ship's art auction. Casino Royale is the main casino on Harmony of the Seas. It is a large space full of slot machines and a large number of table games. There is also a great bar right in the middle of the casino. Entertainment Place is also home to the Royal Theatre. The Royal Theatre has 2 levels of seating. You can see Broadway shows and movies here. There are also seminars put on here, such as this port shopping presentation. The Boardwalk neighborhood is located at the aft of the ship on Deck 6. It has a classic beach boardwalk carnival theme with a number of restaurants, family-friendly activities, shopping, and one of the most unique theaters anywhere. You can even get a boardwalk balcony room that looks down upon it. Before we go into the details, let's take a fast stroll down the boardwalk. First up is the Boardwalk Doghouse. This is a complimentary food option with hot dogs, kielbasa, and other types of sausages served with your favorite toppings. The Carousel is a fun, free option. The Design District is a good place to go get your Royal Caribbean branded clothing and souvenirs. The Boardwalk is also home to an official Starbucks location. You can get all your Starbucks favorites here. Just a note though, official Starbucks locations on Royal Caribbean ships are not included in the beverage packages. There's also a nice outdoor seating area just outside of Starbucks. The shop is where you can find plenty of beach gear. And Sundials has all your designer brand sunglasses available. The Boardwalk has a small arcade available, which our son Ryan always enjoys. Satisfy your burger and shake craving at Johnny Rockets. Johnny Rockets is an upcharge establishment, but breakfast there is free on Oasis class ships. Sabor is Royal Caribbean's Mexican food-inspired specialty restaurant. You'll find tacos, burritos, enchiladas, and many other Mexican favorites. They also have a number of specialty margaritas to try. Sabor does have an upcharge. Towards the end of the boardwalk is the landing area for the Ultimate Abyss. The Ultimate Abyss is a dry slide, starting on the 16th deck and landing you 10 stories down on the boardwalk after a number of twists and turns. This is a free activity. Right next to the Ultimate Abyss are these climbing pads. This is another great activity for kids. At the very end of the boardwalk is that unique theater I mentioned earlier, the Aqua Theater. This is another feature only found on Oasis class ships. Spectacular water shows are put on here with swimming acrobatics, dancing in and out of the water, and incredible diving. This, while I was filming, was a practice session during the day. But in the evening, that's when the Aqua Theater shows come to life. Quick tip, next to the Aqua Theater, there are sets of stairs that take you down to the walking track. And up above the Aqua Theater, don't forget to try some of Royal Caribbean's best rock climbing walls. Central Park is located on Deck 8 on Harmony of the Seas at the center of the ship, directly above the Royal Promenade. It's an open area, full of plants and flowers. It truly is one of the most beautiful areas I've ever seen on a cruise ship. It does give you that feeling of being in a park in the middle of a city. Central Park is also full of restaurants, bars, and high-end shopping. Before we go into the details though, let's take a quick walk end to end of Central Park. First up is Chops Grill. Chops is Royal Caribbean's upscale steakhouse specialty restaurant. It features prime cuts of your favorite steaks like filet mignon and ribeye. You will also find dishes here including seafood, chicken, and great desserts. Eating at Chops is an upcharge unless you have the dining package. Next up is my personal favorite Royal Caribbean restaurant, 150 Central Park. 150 is only found on Oasis class ships. 150 features upscale dishes such as honey-seared scallops, pan-seared halibut, and roasted beef tenderloin for two. But my favorite dish here is lamb Wellington. It is incredible. Fried cheesecake for dessert is a unique experience also. But one of the best drinks you'll find on a royal ship is only at 150 Central Park, is the Urban Garden Martini. It's a type of cucumber martini you'll find at other bars, but includes basil and lemongrass, giving it a unique flavor all its own. Let's see one here being made. In between the two restaurants, you can board the Rising Tide Bar. We'll take a closer look at that bar in the Royal Promenade tour video. A great place to enjoy some drinks is the Trellis Bar, especially in the evening. The Trellis Bar is outside, right in the center of the park. Park Cafe is a great place to get a light meal or a snack. It features breakfast items early, along with sandwiches and salads later in the day. There is free coffee and tea here. Specialty coffee is also an option. Indoor and outdoor seating is available. Park Cafe is a complimentary food option. Across the way is Jamie's Italian. Jamie's is a specialty restaurant collaboration between Royal and Jamie Oliver. Jamie's is upscale dining featuring fresh-made pasta and other Italian dishes. It has indoor and outdoor dining. Jamie's Italian is an upcharge restaurant. Vintages is another place we really enjoy. Vintages has an extensive wine list, and other types of drinks are also available. We love coming up here in the evening after dinner and relaxing with a nice glass of red wine. There is also a small bar menu you can order something to eat from. Central Park has a number of high-end designer shops where you can really empty your wallet. The shops include Bulgari, Cartier, Hublot, and one of my favorite watch brands, Omega. Starting off in the very rear of the ship, we have the Ultimate Abyss Slide. This is a dry slide that goes from deck 16 all the way down to deck 6, twisting and turning and landing in the Boardwalk neighborhood. Check out the link above to see our Boardwalk tour. The Ultimate Abyss is a free activity. Harmony, like most Oasis class ships, actually has 2 flow riders on the rear of the ship. These are fun surfing simulators. You can start off with boogie boarding and then work your way up to standing on a board. There are free sessions available, and you can also pay extra for one-on-one lessons. Harmony also has a zip line. You fly from deck 16 to deck 15, 10 stories above the boardwalk, which is way down on deck 6. It's a really short zip line, but definitely fun to experience. There is a full-size sports court on Harmony. Lots of activities can be played here, including basketball, soccer, and pickleball. Harmony Dunes is the ship's mini golf course. It is a 9-hole course with lots of different obstacles. This is one of our son's favorite activities, so we spend a lot of time here. Fuel is a reserved area for teenagers with their own activities. They have their own dedicated outdoor gathering area. Mini Bites, featuring El Loco Fresh, features tacos, nachos, and quesadillas. I'm not quite sure why they kept the Mini Bites name when they updated it, as other ships just call it El Loco Fresh. The only difference we noticed is that they did not serve burritos here compared to other El Loco Fresh locations. Either way, it's still a great food option, and it is included in your cruise fare. Patty is the onboard dive shop. Now we have made our way to the main pool area. This area has 4 distinctive pools. First up is the sports pool. This is where you'll find in-pool volleyball games being held, along with other water-based activities. They will typically hold the belly flop competition here also, so make sure you look for that. And here is Ryan waving to us from Splashaway Bay. Splashaway Bay is the ship's kids' water park. Kids will play for hours here on all the water slides and love having the water bucket dumped on them. There is also a dedicated area for smaller children that are still in diapers. Don't forget to get a drink at one of the pool deck's main bars, the Sandbar. And right upstairs on deck 16 is the Mass Bar. The next pool up is the main pool. Lots of people hang out here for the sunbathing and the relaxed pool, though on sea days, this area can be quite busy. The last pool area is the beach pool. Another popular pool area. If you're lucky, you can snag one of the loungers that sit in the water. Next to the pools is the Perfect Storm Water Park. The Perfect Storm consists of 3 large water slides. 2 of them are racer slides, where 2 people can race down against each other. They are fun slides with a number of twists, but can be a little slow sometimes. Now the third slide really flies, especially the heavier you are. You pick up speed and then you end up into what I call the toilet bowl. When you stop spinning around, I went around 3 times. You finish your slide heading down through the middle. Let's check out Ryan's slide down the toilet bowl, though he doesn't quite make it around as many times as I did. Now let's check out one of the more exclusive areas on the pool deck. This is the Suite Sun Deck and is only accessible to those staying in Sky or Star level suites or those that are in the Royal Caribbean Crown and Anchor Society Pinnacle Club. It has plenty of sun loungers and seating, a dedicated bar, and their own hot tub. If you go around the corner from the first area on the Suite Sun Deck, you'll find more loungers here, but also these interesting little private bungalow areas. They are first come, first served, and great for relaxing, though I think I would like them better if they overlook the ocean rather than the solarium. The other side of the Suite Sun Deck has more loungers and some really great day beds. And at the very front of the ship is the solarium. The solarium is an adults-only area. Royal has actually recently increased the age to enter. It used to be 16 and above, but they've recently changed it to 18 and above. The solarium has a really nice bar, a restaurant, and plenty of seating available. It also has these really cool cantilevered hot tubs that extend over the edge of the ship. It also has this great spot to check out the views from above the bridge. This is definitely one of my favorite places on the ship. Starting on decks 4, 5, and 6, we find Harmony's main dining room. Each floor has its own theme and style, which comes from when Royal attempted the dynamic dining concept. Dynamic dining was abandoned, so each floor operates as a traditional main dining room with the same menu. Breakfast and dinner is served here every day, and lunch on sea days. The main dining room is included in the cost of your cruise. Found on Deck 4, Izumi is Royal's Japanese restaurant. The restaurant has two sides, one for hibachi and the other for enjoying sushi and other Japanese menu items. Izumi is a specialty restaurant and has an upcharge. Found on Decks 5 and 6 is the Vitality Spa and Fitness Center. Here you will find a smoothie bar, a full spa, and a loaded fitness center with everything you need. In the fitness center, you can take these steps directly down to the jogging track found on Deck 5. Here is an Oasis class pro tip. The jogging track is not just for walking and running. You can also find really relaxing spots for views of the ocean. On Decks 8 and 9, you will find Dazzles. Dazzles is a nightclub featuring live music and dancing. Jumping up to Decks 11 and 12, you'll find Wonderland. Wonderland is a specialty restaurant that features food and drinks that are interesting to see as they are delicious to eat. We find the Oasis class Wonderlands have a much better venue than those on the Quantum class ships. Dining at Wonderland does come with an upcharge. Adventure Ocean is the kids club. Here, children can find multiple venues for different age groups and interests. Adventure Ocean is included in the cruise fare except for the nursery and Adventure Ocean sessions after 10 p.m., which have an associated charge. On Deck 15 is Challenger's Video Arcade. Challenger's features many video games, claw machines, and our favorite, air hockey. Games are usually between $1 and $3 to play. Windjammer is Harmony of the Seas buffet. Windjammer is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. The buffet features all kinds of traditional and ethnic fares. Our favorites are the Indian curry dishes. Windjammer is included in your cruise fare. If you have booked a Sky or Star Class suite or are in the Pinnacle Club, you have access to the Suite Lounge. The Suite Lounge is a great place to relax at any time of day. A light breakfast is available in the morning, snacks during the afternoon, and appetizers are served each evening. There is also a full bar available. This is where you will find the Suite Concierge to help you with many of your guest services needs. Right next to the Suite Lounge is Coastal Kitchen. Coastal Kitchen is a restaurant with upscale fare reserved exclusively for those in suites and members of the Pinnacle Club. It happens to have some of the greatest views on the ship. We hope you enjoyed this tour of all the neighborhoods and everywhere else on Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button and check out the rest of the Cruises, Rooms, and Reviews channel. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss any future cruising content. This is Matt from Cruises, Rooms, and Reviews. Happy cruising, everybody.